Club NGMI.
I can be your hero, baby. I can kiss away the pain. I will stand by you forever. You can take my breath away. Would you?
We are so glad you made it. For some reason, we had 80 people waiting.
Some reason.
It might be because of a hero giveaway. Don't know what's going on there. But we're a dumb show full of smart people talking about DeFi Kingdoms. That's the whole idea. So if you're here for like serious down the middle DFK talk, go watch The Bachelor or something. It's on. Let's start with our special guest, Buckets, with the Docs. How are you today, sir?
With the dots.
Doxing your face. Because last time you were on, no face buckets.
No, I just did a few back and forth with the screen share or whatnot, but I'm well. Yeah, a little jewel dump here today, but more entry points here for our fellow new DFKers, I think.
Shout out to Big Suck in the chat. Thank you for having us greet you on Wednesday, Big Suck. I didn't see you early on, so thank you. Pump, how are you doing, my friend?
I'm doing good. I was just posting the stream link in the DFK chat again, in case there's a lot of people, as we know from the AMAs, thirsty for cheap heroes, so they can maybe get a free hero later in the stream here. So,
Pump, I'm trying to get people to not only be here for the hero giveaway.
Yeah.
I don't care how we get the clicks as long as they click, right? I mean, like and subscribe if you haven't already.
That's correct. That was our first time I tried to go to the Harmony Network and I just errored out. So please retry later. Never seen that. Easy. How are you doing, my friend?
Good. I'm happy to be back. Took a week off last week. Crypto has taken a mini dump. We've semi-bounced, and the good projects seem to have recovered faster than the not good ones. Maybe. I don't know. Confirmation bias for my bags. It's fine. No, I'm excited. Mining, Alchemy. We're all the devs and mods have like the little taglines underneath their names, so that always gets the juices going. The chat is on a 1 minute cooldown, so Wednesdays are the best days.
So yeah, I forgot to bring out my trusty shovel because I think they need to release mining this week because I think I'm out of mining props at this point. Because I had a pickaxe last week. Nestor, the giveaway is not being done yet. Just chill. We'll be there. I'm going to ignore the chat now as best I can. So we've got mining. What you said the mods are, what if they change their names to? Is it all alchemy related or is it mining as well?
We've got 3 mods. One of them says beakers and test tubes. Another one says mining and potions. And another one says studying alchemy. And the mods, I'm pretty confident they have do alpha testing. And some of the other ones in there earlier today were getting pinged and said, we're doing alpha testing, won't be able to respond for a while in like a serious way. So I didn't think we would get it this week. The Alchemist, at least. I don't know what you guys expected, but I thought jewel mining would be plenty as it was, and they'd save Alchemist for next week, but I'm excited.
I thought we were getting Alchemist just because they said 2 weeks ago when they rugged us on mining originally that the Alchemist was on a separate dev track. So they're kind of independent processes then. So yeah, Buckets, what are you more excited for? Jewel mining or the Alchemist?
I mean, I like to unlock my jewel, but I mean, alchemy is more unknown, I guess. I mean, we don't know exactly how much jewel we're going to get, but we really don't know anything about the alchemist, besides, potions. But what are they going to be? How long are they going to last? Things like that. Yeah, I mean, I think a bunch of us, or most of us, have been holding our inventory, I think, except for the one I bought, whatever that mana potion was to begin with, but I've been holding everything else since. So I think I really thought they were going to hold the Alchemist till next week, just because I'm not sure what's on the docket for next week. I mean, they're great about giving us something a little bit at a time. So I'm excited for both, obviously.
Unrelated, we'll get back to Alchemist and mining, but the Harmony Network, has this been this bad for you all day? Because right now I'm trying to just collect some gardeners, and we're struggling. Pump, have you noticed anything?
I've had to gas up. I go back and forth between mainnet and the Pocket or Pocket, whatever you call it. See which one works better, but I've had to gas it up almost every time. So I do think, it's my opinion, I think it's a Harmony issue, not a DefiKingdoms issue. So
100%.
But I mean, Harmony is DefiKingdoms and vice versa. So I would be, it's frustrating because I feel like every other week we have this Harmony break, and these other chains seem to figure it out quick enough. But Harmony, for some reason, I don't know if it's a capital issue, but
I don't know about that, because have you been doing anything on Matic, Polygon?
Well,
week?
If we're talking about
one game that, like, people are like, oh, you got to go to the side chains, like Matic, Polygon is probably, prior to DefiKingdoms blowing up, the one that's most spoken about as like, I want to bridge my Ethereum assets and play lower gas environment, faster transactions, cheaper. And this one sunflower game, and you can't even do a single transaction without blasting hundreds of Gwei. The Harmony RPC is bad because for me, it's the Gwei is less of an issue than actually getting the dialogue box to open to acknowledge that I'm trying to do a transaction. Once the 100%. Transaction pops up, I'm okay. But I think it's just like struggle busts across all the side chains, it seems.
Those are, as you correctly identified, Easy, those are two different issues. The gas is once it's already on the blockchain. Getting to the blockchain is the issue we're currently having over on Harmony World. What is that flower game over on Matic? Has anybody looked at that?
We shouldn't give it more than 10 seconds. It's the dumbest game. I played it today. It's the dumbest.
Say we should look into the investment.
No, it's the dumbest game. It's like poor man's Town Star / Farmville, where you just plant these crops for 0.2 of a penny and then you harvest them a minute later. But there's a maximum number of fields. If you had the ability to make an auto clicker and you had 100 wallets and there were no gas problems, it would be worth your time. Otherwise, big thumbs down for Sunflower.
Do you think that
you
have the clickers?
Dangy, don't do this. Don't do it.
I just got a gray egg.
Oh,
is that your first one? No. You have a green egg.
This is my third egg.
Wow.
Get out of here. You should give it away.
I'm not giving away the egg.
That would be the only right.
I don't know what the eggs are for. That's why I'm keeping them. I like pets. Cool Cats pets are pumping the price of Cool Cats, so this is the way to go.
I said the other day in Discord, the week where we have the patch expected to hatch these eggs is going to be maybe the most hyped I will have ever been.
Because that's a big unknown. Yeah. I mean, despite the fact that I have 60 heroes, I have 0 eggs, and I quest as often as possible. Small sample size excluded. Eggs are not that rare for it to be like some. It's. I don't know. I'm coping here because I'm down.
Yeah, look at this FUD. Look at this.
Full disclosure: Easy is a no egger and has double, triple, quadruple the heroes than most of the people we interact with. Just trying to make some context there.
Buckets,
I think
what's your egg stance, Buckets? Like as like a middling egger, you're I'd say a middling hero owner. You have some eggs. What are your thoughts on eggs? Do you think they're overvalued? They're too rare? They come too often? What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, obviously the price is always going to keep coming down until it comes out, right? Until they actually have utility, just like we've seen with all these other things that we get from quests. By when some of our Discord members got them earlier on, and we were like, yeah, you should probably try to sell that for like 200 jewels, especially if those people that got like 3 right off the bat or something like that, or however much it was that they were saying before. Sounds cool. I mean, what do we think they're going to do? I mean, are they going to just like they're saying, like the extra heroes might increase your main hero's questing abilities? Is that kind of what we're thinking that is going to happen with those guys? We don't know.
We already got
also,
that.
we don't know total supply
that,
either. Like trying to look up total supply on DFK Explorer Harmony Explorer. It hasn't worked in a couple weeks or so. So not quite sure on how many exactly there are out there.
So I learned if you use the beta version of the Harmony Explorer, it's actually more accurate. So there's 1,800 blue eggs, 1,800 gray eggs. The problem is the gold and green have not been added yet for whatever reason. I think it depends on the eggs. I'm not selling mine. I'm not looking to sell for 50 jewel or 40 jewel, whatever they are. If they introduce a rarity component when we do hatch the eggs, and you can get common, uncommon, right? That will drive the value of eggs way up.
Oh yeah.
Cleo gets it.
Yeah. And to your other question, Buckets, I think it could be a combo. If you pair them with your hero, it might help questing, professions, and it could maybe help, like, if we get to PvP, that kind of thing. I don't know. They seem to put a pretty big, because they're so rare from a drop rate perspective, like what is it, 0.01%? I think that's the team telling us you will want these at some point. We just have no clue when that's going to be.
Here's what I hope. I hope this ties into lore, and like most people like pets. They find some calm within their pet. They pet their pet after a stressful day at work. So maybe it's a health and a stamina regen that you get quicker regeneration on those attributes when you're using your pet, or when you have a pet tied to your hero. I think that kind of tying within the lore is important. As the King Ori has mentioned, this is going to be built like an RPG game. So what are pets or accessories like pets used in other RPG games? I don't know, to be honest with you, but we need to figure that out. And I think that's a good way to kind of front run what the team's going to do on the pets. Easy, are you done fudding the pets, or are you still just angry about not having a pet?
No. I'm not fudding the pets. I'm fudding the generational wealth of holding the egg. But like it, to Quan's point, if there's common, rare, uncommon, mythic pets that you can hatch with your eggs, I mean, I'll buy eggs if I have to.
Yeah, they'll be worth more. I think right now, if you go in the DFK wiki Discord, you can set up like peer-to-peer sales. I don't do that for trust reasons. I think they have escrows. I think someone in our group sold 2 eggs for 110 jewel, so 55 a piece. When they first dropped, you could sell for 100 plus. There were offers for 100 plus.
Yeah,
like easy. I'm talking about like the first day,
dude.
of Quest.
I thought people were saying, and this is maybe jewels under $10 at this point. People were like 800 jewels,
yeah,
400, and I don't know if there was any transactions at that level.
I was being conservative. Yeah.
Crazy. I don't know. They're 40 or 50 now. Supply continues to go up. It's a fun thing. I mean, I certainly wish I had an egg. They come in bunches though, right? It seems like very few people have one egg.
Yeah.
Everyone that used to be on Team No Egg with me has 3 now.
Yep.
So
Isn't that just stats though? Like if I'm likely to get 1 egg, I'm more likely to get 2 eggs. Maybe I'm being very dumb
Is
right
that-
now, but
what's
Called regression.
but it's also the just numbers. Like I have X heroes, so I'm likely to get an egg earlier than you who have fewer heroes than me. So I'm more likely to get another egg tomorrow as well.
It's 1 per every 1,000 quests. That's the drop
Correct.
rate.
I thought it was 10,000.
It's 0.01%. Or no, yeah, you're right. It'd be 1 per 10,000.
Yeah.
So depends how
for
many
every
quests you do.
5 for every 5 stamina, you're saying?
Yeah, like every 5. So if you
5
do a
yeah.
full run, that's 5 quests. But
Yeah.
anyway,
I'm trying.
you are trying.
Have
You
you
are trying.
easy? Have you run like? Have you seen how down bad you are? Have you estimated
On the math,
how
does
bad
the-
you
does-
ran?
does, I don't know if Sarah's here, but on the DFK wiki, like it probably has like how many quests I've done. I mean, I've done over 7,000 transactions on Harmony. I'm sure the overwhelming majority of those are quests. No eggs yet. That's fine. It's fine.
We
I've
believe in you.
used. I'll say I won't complain because I've run. I think pretty hot with the summoning, despite being the possibly #1 summoner in the site. So I've done fine.
They just
Ori-
added.
Go
Oh,
ahead.
sorry. They just added
No.
a Serendale beta channel to the DeFi Kingdoms Discord like 2 minutes ago. So I don't know if that means anything, but
I feel like I need a breaking news sounder for when Gump spots something because I want to get back to that in a second. Ori has a good point. There's been some scam stuff when trying to trade your eggs, so just be careful out there, especially in your DMs. Use a third party when trading, and if you're not going to use a third party, take the jewel before take the other person's asset before you send your own. I mean,
yeah, there are fake people have made fake ERC20 tokens
Fake jewel.
with an extra character. Yeah, so there's a fake gray egg, a fake green egg, fake. There's a fake of every egg out there, and if you weren't like in the Explorer weeds, you wouldn't know that it was fake. You'd see it come in and be like, "Oh yeah, that's good," and then you'd be dust after that.
I've run 2,500 quests. So
Oh.
statistically,
Okay.
that's
you should have 2.5.
No.
No, you should
I
have
should
0.5.
a quarter of
0.25.
an egg, right?
You've had to run more than that, haven't you? 2,500?
That's what Sarah says. Unless that's 2,500 times 5.
Right.
That's what I would think it
Can
was.
you guys? Can one of you pull it up? Yeah, if it's 2,500 times 5. So then, like statistically, I should only have 1. I don't know.
I just want you to feel bad, so I think it's 2,500 times 5. So,
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Have you summoned a legendary or a mythic yet?
no, no, and frankly, I don't plan to.
Wow.
But behind the scenes show chat was bath time with kids. There were some images shared of like, oh god, can't wait to be on the show, bath time. So yeah, I don't summoning minus EV in real life and in fake life. Just
It's
kidding.
true.
I love my kids
True
earnestly.
story.
By the way, shout out to the Jewel Cast. I heard Jewel Cast shout us out for God knows what reason earlier today. Shout out right back to you. You all hanging out. I appreciate that. So let's see. Crystalvale is coming, right? So buckets. What are your expectations for Crystalvale? Like, I'm looking at price action, looking at number of crystals. We know the number of crystal that'll be there, but do we know confirmed that the emissions rate and the unlock rate is going to be the same as it was on Harmony? I don't know that to be the case. Buckets, do you know?
God, that's not a question. That's a question for Gump, I think. But yeah, the biggest question is what the price, obviously, of crystal is going to be. I mean, I've seen estimations all over the place with quarter supply. People think it's going to be close to 4 times as much the price of jewel, but we don't know what crystal or jewel is going to be used for within the Crystalvale area or the land. So it's kind of tough to tell. I mean, obviously they're really incentivizing people across the board to try to get that crystal. So everybody's trying to decide what the most EV place to be is. But I don't think, I'm changing strategy too much. Because it's just, I mean, I guess you can do the math, but people can still move funds the last minute. So
Yeah.
They've got the big the roadmap similar to Serendale. So at least we know what's coming, but we just it's not quite sure on the specifics yet.
I'm pretty sure they're mirroring the Serendale drop mechanics so that the first epoch will be 98 or 97 or 99% locked versus unlocked. And there's going to be huge multipliers to start. So speculation that I've can kind of buy is like there's a reduced supply, and owning crystal early is what's going to allow you to print more of the crystal. So it may start high and then decrease as supply goes up and people cash out potentially, but a lot of it's going to be locked. I would expect it. I don't know if it's going to be more valuable than jewel to start. It may be, and then over time it may like come down and find equilibrium. But I think it's going to be pretty hot to start.
Yeah, I think I would agree with Easy on the unlocking and the epoch schedule being the same. I don't think we'll see the same APRs that early jewel buyers got. I mean, I think back in, if you started in September or August, you were getting 5-figure percentages on your gardens. I don't think we'll see that just because there's going to be so much money that's pumped into it. It's just they'll still be great. Like, they'll be amazing. As far as crystal price, I think there's going to be a lot more money on Avalanche. I think that could pump it up. The gas is mildly more expensive on Avalanche than Harmony. So I think that could make crystal more expensive. Just because, hey, every transaction I have to do, I have to spend a little more money. So when I'm spending that money, the gas should reflect, how expensive my transaction is going to be. I don't think there'll be a big difference. I think Dreamer has said before they want there to be some arbitrage opportunities where if on Crystalvale you summon and it's 2,000 USD in crystal price, but on Harmony it's only 1,500. Well, why wouldn't I port my heroes over to Harmony, summon for cheaper, and then go back to Crystalvale and do it again? So we'll see what the price is like. But
I've got a dumb question, but I may not be the only one. For in-game transactions, so let's say it costs 10 jewel to summon in Serendale for a Gen 1 per summon, like the 1/2 side. You could go and do that for 10 crystal over in Crystalvale. They'll be interchangeable in that sense.
Yes.
Yes, they have said they've said the summoning costs will be the same in the power token unit. So nothing else changes besides the market setting the price back and forth. I mean, I'm talking about the USD equivalent.
Yeah.
So if it's 30 or say, I don't know, you have 2 Gen 0s, they're 30 a pop. That's 60 jewel or 60 crystal. 60 crystal is way more than 60 jewel. I'll just go do it on Harmony, get the same outcome, and then get the hero the same way. So that's their goal.
So
I'm desperately trying to find the chat message, but they were also talking about the jewel versus the crystal emissions, and they were saying 256x versus 64x at the start.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah. So
I don't
what
know
that is. So when people talk about APR, the APR is only the APR is not fixed by anyone in the game, right? They give out a certain number of joules or crystals per second or per epoch, right? So that's the emission. So right now, I believe we are emitting 10 or 11 joule per second or per minute. That started at 256 when the game first came out. So when the game first came out, there's a couple 100,000 of liquidity and it was printing at 256 joule. So that is why the APR is so high. There's huge emissions with fewer people, and now the emissions have slowed down and there's more people to split it with. So that's each week the APR in the gardens goes down as a function of for two reasons. One is there's fewer joule emissions, and the second is you're splitting it with more people. What we've seen the past week since the crystal announcement, more of the crystal share is going toward bank holders versus LP. Some people have left the gardens to go to the bank. So there's been there's some game theory there of like, how can you make the most,
wait,
doesn't work for you, but some people have left the gardens. I mean, the bank was in the 200 to 250 million for a long time. It's at 350 to 400, and the gardens is floating in the 850 range.
Why would they do that?
Oh, who do that?
Like, why would you go into the bank? I don't understand that. Just for snapshot equity?
Yes, and people don't. We have to remember not everybody is trying to math on a spreadsheet what their optimal Crystalvale snapshot equity is. They just hear there's a lot of crystal going to bank stakers. I'm going to move my jewel to the bank.
I got to say, I saw the 600K and I said, oh, well, bank it is. Great. Yeah.
You're that guy, Dangy.
I'm middle IQ. We know this.
Yeah. I mean, there's trade-offs, right? The bank has 600K and the gardens have 300K, and there's less money in the bank than in the garden. So for each jewel, you're probably getting, 2 to 4x the amount of crystal being in the bank versus the garden, if the snapshot were today. However, you're forfeiting 3% unlocked APR weekly.
Oh no!
So,
Gump, are you watching the comments?
No, I was reading the DFK with you. Oh God, I saw. Is it the no IL comment?
There's no
we don't need to go into that.
Zero.
Here's the thing.
You're also getting shit APR in the bank. You're getting like 22%. So enjoy.
I don't want to go into that. Let me be in the garden. Let me deal with the impermanent loss. I'll take that L. Give me that L of the impermanent loss. Impermanent loss. Perfect. We'll just do that for the live listeners.
Yes, Josh. Josh is my new friend. Thank you, Josh. Or Joshua, if you prefer that.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start this thing. We're going to start the giveaway. Like and subscribe. And this is going to tie into the next story. We're going to do a little detour. Hopefully, we're just buying Frisky Fox and Friends some time. Fill out that Google form that I just put in there. I'm asking for your Twitter Discord handle so I know that you're a real person. I'm asking for your DFK username or wallet address so we can send you the thing. And I'm asking for your YouTube handle so you can like and subscribe, and we can verify that. So hit the bell.
Can I enter the giveaway?
You can.
Can I enter the giveaway? Wait, which?
Because
I'll...
Do we want to go over what we're giving away at the?
I was kind of thinking about that, but first I want to tell a little story. So I think it was. Did this originate with Ori? Was it Ori that started the socks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this okay? So there's a thing with socks, and this ties into the YouTube like and subscribe kind of idea, because we are grinders out here. I brought this shovel all the way up from my garage, up one flight of stairs as a prop for this show. And so one thing that Ori brought us is the idea of being a poop socker, in that you are grinding so hard on the internet that you poop in a sock. It's old. Is it World of Warcraft buckets that he was talking about? I think it was World of Warcraft. Is that right?
I don't know the game. Probably before that, wasn't it? I don't know.
I don't know. But trying to level up your heroes, talking mana, talking Gaia.
Can't even leave your chair to do
Can't
the
leave it.
necessary. Mm-hmm.
So let's set this up, and
It is right. Wow.
we got a little ditty for you.
He's a jewel boy, sits in pajamas, loves frisky, and Cubians too. He's a jewel boy, crazy about Lisa, loves bun, and chickens too. It's a long day, questing at his desk. There's a free way to make jewelry in the garden, and I'm a bad boy, cause my family miss me, and I'm a bad boy for breaking their heart. Yahoo! Poop socking. Yahoo! Poop socking.
So everyone except the No Egger contributed to that lovely song. We are poop sockers. We're poop socking. I am giving away material, real poop socks. You will get a gift card that is redeemable in the Overzet store for poop socks. I'll drop that link in the chat in a little bit. And you can get them. They're two-sided. The art is from one.
Oh, front and back.
Yeah. Yeah. My wife hates these very much. The art is from Chenko from the Deposit Discord. Shout out to Chenko. He gramplified the poop emoji. So thank you to him. So poop socket, we'll refer to that as far as grinding for EV, grinding the garden. So yeah. Welcome.
I just got a text from my wife that says, what? I think she's watching.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
My wife thought that for some reason my toddler was home and was screaming when I was singing. So Buckets, what was put me where you were when you were singing for Poop Sockin'. Tell me what was happening.
Sitting in my kitchen where I'm usually DFKing, and the wife did come down, but we have previously had the poop sock talk. So she was aware. She just didn't obviously know I was going to be singing it today. But she just turns her head and walks back up to her office. So everything was okay. No comments. No further comments.
Oh. Gump, how about you? What was it like for you in the Skull household?
I went to the lowest floor in the furthest corner of my home. I had to record twice. I got my headphones set up. I had the track playing in the background. We don't half-ass it here, so I poop sock 8 hours a day.
Who hit that high note? It wasn't me.
That was me. I thought we needed a little, harmonization. Is that what I'm not a music person at all, so I don't know if that's the correct term or not. But yeah, so the poop socks, I'm going to buy a pair. I would love to get a pair on the house, but someone else will probably beat me.
So hold on. There's actually white and black, and I was team white sock the whole way.
No.
But
Black.
I got to say, I've been wearing my socks around the house, and they get dirty. White socks get dirty.
Don't wear white socks.
It was a bad look. I was in sweatpants and slippers and white socks to go pick up my kid from daycare. So, I realized I'm very, very dad right now. It's a problem. Okay. DFK. Any updates
Have we
from?
even, spoke of? Oh, yeah, I guess we've talked a little bit about DFK.
We have a little bit. What do you want to talk about, Easy? What do you have?
I don't know. It's your show. I was just making sure that we're on track.
Do we want to cover again, for anyone who didn't watch last week, the expected potions that we may get and their impact on the game mechanics, specifically the stamina potion and the cooldown or DeFi Agra potion? One of which Hubert has confirmed since last time we talked. He did confirm the stamina potion was happening. We had the run on Shimmer Scales, if you remember.
I do remember this. Wait a second. Is that real?
Is what real?
I need to verify this before I even say it. Hold on. Someone else talk.
Yeah, so we talked about last week some data mining that Sarah had done. She's a contributor in the DFK Discord. She had found that there's going to be a stamina potion of some sort that's going to replenish your stamina in either an instantaneous matter, maybe it's over time, it's twice as fast. And someone asked Hubert about it in the Discord. He said that it will contain shimmer scales, gold. Was there another ingredient too, guys, that I'm missing?
Tears, wasn't it?
Yeah, tears. So confirmed, tears are not just for summoning. I think that's a big takeaway, is you earn the tears, but say you don't like to summon, they will have other utility. Oh, Sarah's a dude. That's a bummer. So nice. Anyway. See, now I'm just rattled. So Hubert said,
I'm over here thinking an Elon Musk meme.
No,
from
that's
General.
fake. That's fake. I checked that earlier.
I'm verifying. That's what I was like. Somebody else talk.
Yeah.
Got to verify this.
What?
Yeah, that's why.
Somebody photoshopped him tweeting of a picture of a tear and said it looks like modern art to me, and it's not real.
Yeah.
Anyway, someone asked Hubert about the stamina potion. He basically said, if you use it to do profession quests, you are dumb. That is a waste of money. That's my paraphrasing. He said they are geared for peer-to-peer battle or adventure quests or other things. Will people still use them to turbo level, so to speak? Yes. If you are a whale and you want to compete in land quests, peer-to-peer, you will do that. That is probably a good idea if $10 for a stamina potion is a drop in the bucket for you. Will most people do that? Probably not. Will most people do it? Yes, they will. So don't sell your items. I'm not selling my items. What are you guys doing with all of your foraging and fishing stuff?
Buckets, what about you? What are you doing?
I don't.
I've kept most of it except for that one time that I bought the first ever mana potion. And then since the Alchemist was coming out today, I went and bought a few more, 10 jewels worth of shimmer scale and gold vein, because those are some of the most rare drop items. So I've lost some jewel doing this type of stuff previously, aka tears. So don't take our advice.
Easy, what are you doing with your wares from foraging and fishing?
I dumped a week or two ago, like 3/4 of my stacks.
Wow.
Of all of them?
Of everything, yeah. I don't know. I was probably having like a bad day with it might have been one of those days where like 5 people in our Discord had eggs, and I was like, fuck this, I'm gonna liquidate and I was arguing with Pump about a bet that we didn't make but spoke about. where we were speculating on the price of gold over 3 months, and I was trying to victory lap it like 1 week into the bet or lack of bet. So I was like, all right, take a look at the gold chart. I'm gonna go dump 100 joules of gold, and I did. So I still have like plenty of items. I'm not doing like that was just a tilt ritual for me.
You didn't even buy a gold egg with your newfound.
No, I was short of. I don't think I had enough for the egg at that time.
Are they 50K or 250?
Yeah.
50K.
50. So I don't think I had enough, but yeah, I like at this point I have so many heroes that I probably replenished most of what I sold anyway over a couple of weeks. If I need something, like everything has a price. If you need it, you can buy it. I don't know. I'm not going to be in a rush.
Hey, can we repaste the form in the chat?
More
Dangy?
form?
Yeah, we have some folks that are asking to join and they can't scroll up to the chat. Also, DFK General loving the Poop Sock song. Just
I'll remaster the poop song. I ran out of time. I didn't have our audio guy look at it. I'll have him look at it and make it sound even better.
If we could do Spotify or SoundCloud, all those things. So
no, I will legit put it on iTunes and force you all to pay 99 cents to buy it. Like that's the level I'm at.
Imagine not doing that.
My item strategy is extremely middle IQ as far as the memes go. It is my thesis in DeFi Kingdoms is we trust the team. My thesis in DeFi Kingdoms is they will at some point pull the levers to make everything worthwhile that I've been compiling. Therefore, when something moons, sell into that. Done. That's my idea. Now, I haven't really sold anything yet because I don't think DeFi Kingdoms has reached its peak. So kind of hanging on. I've taken profits. I'll own that. I know it's a hard thing to say, but items and other things like that, we're holding. That's what I'm doing.
Can we talk about the team for a second?
No.
I mean, okay, so since our last stream, that was the 29th of December, on January 1st, I was playing a game of fucking Mario Party, and I get the announcement of all the ways you can get crystal airdrop to you. I was tilted. I was rushing through my turns, didn't play the mini games. I lost. It's terrible. But what I want people to understand, if you think you're too late or you are underinvested, if you think you're overinvested, this would apply to you. Look at every single announcement that they make and how good it is. Like the fact that they said, hero owners, you will get rewarded. If you summon, you'll get a raffle ticket for a potentially 6-figure hero. If you're in the LP, you're being rewarded. Like this isn't a discussion. It's a me trying to pump and pat them on the back. Just wanted to comment on that every announcement they make is very well thought out and jewel price go up. So you love to see it.
You're saying that DeFi Kingdoms are not pudgy penguins as far as the dev team goes?
I don't know exactly what's going on, but I'm trying to scroll through, and it seems like the ceiling is the floor.
All I saw was like a DM being shared as a screenshot, and that's not really a good look for a dev team to have a DM shared as a
April
screenshot.
1st.
So,
that is a dig.
Yeah. What's happening?
Oh wait, no. Sorry, this is January 4th of this year in a country outside the U.S. Never mind.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Understood. I hate the Penguins. Always have. So buckets. What would be a disappointment in this patch? Because I know we were like bulls only. We only like number go up. We trust the team. That's a little boring. What what would be a disappointment for you if this within this patch? What do you think? Any ideas?
Oh gosh, I don't know.
That's a hard question. I know.
It seems like, I mean, they've obviously taken their time with jewel mining. So we really, I guess, I don't know. Do we know the actual drop rate? Not drop rate, but how much you can actually earn. So obviously, the last stream that I was not a part of, except for when I shared my screenshot, little disappointed by the gardening at the beginning, but obviously now that we're leveling up our heroes and things like that, you know, it's a decent amount depending on how much you have in the LP. Or so as far as disappointments, I mean, I guess just if neither of them happen. I mean, I'll be a little disappointed if the Alchemist doesn't come. It seems like it's coming.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess I'm more not worried, but thinking about next week. I don't know what they have for next week, next Wednesday. I'm sure they're always great about dangling something in front of us, but I'm not. I wonder what that is.
I don't think we're getting mining, right? Because
tonight,
right? Because we got last time. Well, I don't know. Sorry, I'm not like breaking any news. I'm just speculating here.
That's why we're here.
You don't think you would get like Hubie bombs of how they're mathing like how much jewel you're gonna get first? Because they did that before gardening, or do you think they'll release it and then do the math or what?
That's true. The text bomb from Hubie that shocked the world with basically explaining everything. That's a good point, Easy, because he did say he would do that again, I believe.
I'm trying to remember.
They said there was a chance they're going to do it, but they hadn't confirmed it. So,
okay.
I mean, one of the mods has mining and potions. So
yeah, that's what I saw.
I don't know. If they were going to push one of them, unless there was a major flaw, it would be the Alchemist. But to your point, Buckets, about what are we getting next Wednesday? So the head admin mod in there, he said the plan going forward is no set release schedule. And I think does that suck for us? Yes, it does. But I think for them, they're like, okay, we tried this thing where we pigeonholed ourselves into doing a patch every single Wednesday, and people spam one patch in the chat. They're disappointed when we push it. So I think we probably will get more of a rough outline of what we're going to get every week or month. And it could still be on Wednesdays if things go according to schedule. But I think in their minds, they said at the beginning of December, when we laid out this boom, 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 we took away all our flexibility in what to do. So
yeah,
I don't think we'll get a set schedule again. It's to their benefit. I get why they're doing it. I think it'll be better for everyone's mental health, including my own, but we'll see.
This DFK general is insane.
It's on fire.
I do not spend too much time in there, but just the amount of potential scams in there, like that Coinbase listing that looks decent, like what? It's insane. I don't understand it. Oh my god. Okay, you had a question. What, Easy?
No, I was like, what are you talking about? The tiers on Coinbase.
Yeah, it's so stupid. I don't think anyone would fall for it, but like, still,
be surprised. Something else I want to mention real quick, and you guys can add. At some point, was it Frisky in just Gen Chat said you will be, or was it the AMA? You'll be pleasantly surprised by the mining unlocking. What do you all think that means?
I mean, those were the two words that I started screaming in our Discord of like, that's what he said. So that means he's going to leap over our expectations, and our expectations are already fairly high, I think. I don't know. Buckets, what do you have on what would make you pleasantly surprised?
I mean, anything better than gardening, but I think we're expecting multiples of gardening, right? Obviously, depending on how many miners and how good they are. So I don't know. I'm up to 3K lock jewel. So gosh, I haven't done the math on how much I wish to take out, but it's going to be percentage based, right? Or no, there's caps.
We don't know though, do we? I think there's only a ceiling. I don't think we previously believed there would be tiers, right? If you have TIERS.
If it's 5 joule per day,
was
I'm gonna lose my mind. There's no
Thrilled.
chance it's 5 per day.
Thrilled.
There's no. That's a lot of sell pressure, though.
Hold on. The 5 joule, is that from like the October thing, or is that more recent? Because that would be news to me if they more recently anchored on any figure.
It's from October. It's from October. And
it's a very different economy.
Right. And Hubert said that. Hubert said you have to understand a lot has changed between now and when I said that in October. I mean, 5. That's awesome.
They said I think 5 to 7 or 5 to 10 in October. Throw that out the window. I would be beyond thrilled with 5. I'm not expecting 5. And I don't
5
think
would be a celebration. 5 would be a celebration.
And I don't think you're getting sell pressure from that either. I mean, maybe you and Taiki are gonna sell. Like, I'm just any jewels you give me are going into the portal.
The money stays in the game, Dangy. Like, look at yourself in the mirror. Look at me. Look at these guys.
Thank you for your service. Thank you for your service, guys. I appreciate it.
People are so, and I love this about it, so addicted to this, what we have so far as a game, to like summoning. I talked to someone the other day who was thinking about buying a bunch of Avalanche Jewel. He's like, what do you like about the game? I was like, I like to summon because it's like gambling. You can lose a little bit, you can make your money back, or you can make literally 6 figures of hero value by summoning. And everyone plays on the same field. Everyone has the same odds. So I don't know. There will be a little sell pressure, sure, fine. But if the team says it's 5 joule a day, they're gonna be correct.
Sleepwalker has a good point. If the 5 joule a day thing is at the whale level of 20K locked, got it. And if it scales lower, cool, makes sense. Will not be much sell pressure. If it's 5K for the average jeweler, that's a problem. I
disagree, and maybe I'm just like sipping the Kool-Aid too much, but the people that have huge locked jewel balances have been in the ecosystem for months, and they've had countless opportunities to take multiples out. All right. So 100%. If you joined in September with a couple $1,000 at 50 cents and you're sitting on a pile of locked jewel, 5 joule is a lot, to a new entrant into the market, right? I mean, close to $100. You get that a day. Like, there's people that don't make that in their day jobs, right? In real world, it's a good amount of money. We may sneeze about it, but like, if you entered in September, like, if you're still in the ecosystem, this is an active like task, right? You don't just like log in. Well, it's a couple of button clicks, but you have to know the ecosystem. You bought a hero, you're leveling it up, you're questing. It's not like logging in and like selling, so I think the people that are gearing up for mining have interacted with the game and have incentive to stay in the ecosystem more than possible sell pressure, even if it is, a meaningful amount of jewels that's being unlocked.
Yeah.
But again, I'm choosing to be a Kool-Aid drinker.
There are not enough whales, obviously. If the whales are getting 5 joule a day, sure, they can dump that, but there aren't enough whales to actually dump that price.
Right.
But the people, like Easy said, yeah, are playing the game.
5 joule dump is not like meaningful to you either. You're just going to throw it in the bank and save it for your Gen Zero that you're going to summon tomorrow, or I don't know.
Whales aren't also doing quests. Like somebody with a $4 million balance on the mag page isn't going to go grind doing mining quests 3 times a day, right? For 15 or for 5 joule when they have, 10, 20, 30,000 in their bank or their liquid balance. They're not doing that. So
Yeah.
if it scales, I'm less concerned about sale pressure than if it doesn't scale. If everyone with over 100 lock joule can get 5 joule a day, I would give the sell pressure argument a little more attention. But otherwise, it's like people dump money back in this game at a disgusting rate. You guys have seen how many heroes have been summoned. It's insane.
And there's someone in our Discord that spent 16,000 joules on summoning.
Ooh.
You think that person is going to be selling 5 joule a day? No.
But wait, Adonis, this is news for me. Adonis is saying what happened with a wallet that had literally over 100 milli. I haven't.
Literally what?
I would assume USD.
Probably like the actual contract or something.
Yeah.
That would be
Absurd.
10. That'd be 10% of the TVL. If somebody right now owns 10% of the TVL, might be time to lower your position. But I do not. Think
What is
that's
this?
the case.
Solana?
Nice.
Got him.
Soon, maybe.
That's a good point. They're looking for,
Maybe
for
not
Rust
super
devs.
soon, but people are sniffing around.
All right, let's shift gears. Buckets, you had some choices to make and you were saving some for the stream. Is that correct?
That's correct.
What's your decision making? Let me know if you want to share screen. We can do that, or we can just talk it through. What do you think?
I think it'd be better probably to share screen, at least partially, I would think.
I'm just not trying to put you on the spot as far as chatting, carrying content, plus screen share. It's a lot for the brain to handle. That's all.
He's not holding a shovel.
It is hard to. People they were not happy with the shovel movement back to the wall, so the shovel came back.
People are also not happy with you scoping out mints, and we could see it in the background reflection of your mustache.
I've been a good boy.
The people are just never happy. I've found.
Well, I think that was to me that was a hey, just so you know, I can see your computer in the reflection. I get it. I know that. I'm not worried about it, but I will change my language settings for you if you want. Oh, buckets.
All right.
We're home.
So I've been out here poop socking. I hope my wife's not watching this. So I've got some heroes to level up here. So I think a few of my guys hit 4K yesterday. So I've done a couple of them, but I've got some kind of important ones here. So we've got some things to choose.
Wait, hold on. You're top tier grinding, approaching level 4, and you save them for the people to get the real-time feedback on the stats, right?
Of course, yes. Though I did have a couple yesterday that have already gone, but I did save a few quests.
You went, because you got a couple that are I don't have a single hero over 3,500 XP.
Yeah. Yesterday was my first day, and then I think I did 2 or 3 yesterday, which were all pretty bad, unfortunately. So I'm hoping for a little better luck today. Any preference on? It looks like these three are going for level 4. I think I've got one or two that are going for level 3. Y'all got a preference?
You want to start? I mean, the knight's the easiest, right?
Yeah, the knight. Honestly, the knight and the dark knight are probably very similar. So knight warrior, forager, boost already on the strength and vit is probably what I went with last time. These guys aren't great foragers, so I guess I'm building this one to help with PvP or adventure quests. So I guess that'd be more on what I'm looking to advance here. So what would your main one be? Probably just strength, right?
Yeah.
This was a knight, correct?
Yeah. Knight warrior, I believe. Yeah. So again, not a great forager, and it definitely looks like I didn't try to increase those the last couple times. So strength, obviously.
Strength and vit, right?
Yeah, I think since it's a rare plus, I wouldn't be worried so much about foraging.
Right.
Well, Johnny's saying dex.
Yeah. Oh, dexterity.
Flip it.
I need to pull up my sheet with my hero stack rows.
Shout out to the chat, just spamming nerd.
Yeah.
Oh, nerd.
This is an easy
nerd.
strength, endurance, fit.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of strength, endurance, vitality. That's what I've been doing with my knights, personally.
Yeah. All right, let's go strength, vitality, endurance.
We're really poop socking right now, I must say.
I love the nerds.
While you're in MetaMask, could you just change to Russian for me?
Oh, yeah.
By the way, I'll get ahead of the chat. Hey, Buckets, you gotta charge your MacBook there, buddy.
Oh, I got the charger over here just in case. Yep.
He's low. He's poop socking and low batting. You love it.
You're in beta, like a true alpha as well.
Okay, can the people in the chat that are saying dexterity, I've seen a couple now. Is that only because it's a forager? Because I think in our collective opinions and the Oracle's opinion, we aren't worried about professions when we're leveling up. We're saying
do.
What is the
do? Is that Ori's music?
Oh, hey. You left me like, hey, do you want to come on? And I'm like, not really.
Why are you
What's
here?
up, guys?
While the Oracle is,
I don't know. Pump is like, hey, come on, and I'm like, yo, I got to plug in my fucking headset.
You haven't been in the chat recently, or for the last few minutes. I was wondering what was going on.
Yeah, we're in negotiations, contract negotiations for my appearance this week.
I will wait for Ori to come online in Discord before I level up a hero sometimes to say, is this the correct 3 things I should be picking? What is your opinion, Ori, on these people that are saying dexterity? I assume because it's a forager.
I hope they don't come back. Just kidding, but don't do that. Until you have a reason to know that dexterity is going to be a good stat for a knight, do not give a knight dexterity. I don't care about the foraging. I just don't.
You hit. So this is a good outcome because you hit all the stats you wanted twice.
Right.
Very nice. Wow, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. +8. What do we think? Plus 6-ish. Plus. Yeah. Is
That's
about
8
average.
is good.
Yeah,
I'm if you get +2 to all your stat, like your stats you want, then
yes,
I'm good.
No, he's saying dex because it could help with dodging. So I guess
Maybe dodging with a. What are we doing here?
A knight is trying to get in the way to get.
It's the opposite. Yeah, you don't want it to dodge. You're gonna have Shaq doing like dribble drills. Like, what are we doing here?
A knight is a tank, is it not?
I mean, he could be melee too, but yeah, you know, he's going to be in the mix. Like, he's going to be in there and he's going to take hits.
The nerds are here. The nerds are here. Everyone be careful.
What
Parry,
is
not dodge?
What is that? Am I dumb? What does parry mean?
Like, think
It's
of
like
fencing.
another word for, yeah.
Like you shoo away the sword that's going to pierce your heart.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to go to the stats page. Lesser roll in defense modifies attack damage from certain weapons. Okay.
No.
So in a non-poop soccer brain, I would say, oh, a knight is going to take a sword and stab the other guy, and it could get more damage from the stab. Is that wrong?
Yeah. No, I mean, the way that a knight does damage is with his sword. So what makes his sword do more damage for a knight? Strength.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
Or crit, right? Wouldn't you want it to crit?
Yeah. Yeah, if he's going to be like a melee damage dealer as opposed to a tank, then after you have like a bunch of strength, then you might want to add crit. But it's like the example I gave before, like if you are hitting someone for like no damage, it doesn't matter whether you crit. Like if you hit somebody for 1 damage and you crit and hit him for 1.5 damage, like congratulations, you're still fucking dead. You know, like you need your strength to make your damage be good first.
Yeah.
Before a crit matters.
Can I zoom out? Just the fact that chat got so lit when we start talking about what you're gonna level and then parry versus dodge, and like, oh, do we think it'll be a tank with lifesteal? There's such thirst for a nerdy blockchain game. This is...
Can we highlight Mr. Big Suck's comment, please?
Love Big Suck.
Thanks,
Always
Big
have.
Suck.
Big
All right,
Suck,
let's.
You front ran the crowd, by the way. Buckets, I took you off the screen, by the way. Share your Chrome tab instead of your Chrome window.
Let's do another one.
We're on
Yeah, let's keep it
blockchain,
rolling.
so that's
Because
let's
the
do that.
thieves,
Well,
the thieves, I'm like a little lost on what their purpose in life is.
The what?
Thieves.
An archer.
Let's go round one before we bring buckets back up. We'll take a brief aside. We've talked about the giveaways. So we've talked about the poop socks. We teased the hero giveaway. There's 2 more within there. So buckets, what are you giving away?
So DFK General, hopefully quite a few are in here tonight, but we have a feeling that they might want some bloaters for the Alchemist. So we are going to give away, I believe, around 420 bloaters. So
Oh yeah,
That's
you
great.
got to boost your bloater bags. So yep.
The triple B's, boost your bloater bags. And Easy's doing the hero giveaway. Kudos to Easy. And Pump, what are you giving away?
It's relevant to our current conversation. We've got 5 runes on the table.
Whoa.
For a giveaway. We can either do them 1 by 1 or all 5. I don't care. We can do either or.
Anybody
Yeah.
have the 1 price around? I'm trying to find it.
Not probably not great. We probably shouldn't talk about it.
Like Harmony one?
28 cents if I'm rounding up.
Okay. Let me do some quick math because I'm an idiot. Yeah, okay. So buckets, I will add on to your 420 bloaters, and I will do 69.1 as well.
Nice.
So we'll do 420, 69.
Can I ask, Dangy, you're a nerd. The bloater, it's a token, right? It's not it's not denominated in whole figures. Like you can give 420.69 bloaters.
No, it's basically an ERC 721.
Oh, it is.
Harmony. Yeah.
Oh, are you sure?
No,
Okay,
it's
so
a
no, it's a
Not
currency.
sure.
it's a 20.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's an ERC20, so you can get 420.69 bullets.
You could. Yep. It is a
Not,
ERC
sorry,
20.
not to spend Bucket's money on his like.
There are 1.4 million bloaters that exist right now.
Hey, Buckets, I'll float you the 0.69 bloater if you needed it.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
I love that you're like, hey, nerd. Oh, you're wrong, nerd. And then the loud pump skull typing as he goes to the beta Harmony Explorer. Is
Sorry.
incredible.
I
No, it's
ordered
great.
I ordered a new keyboard with quieter switches, so that was also nerdy to say. So never mind.
I was about to say, Pump, you just said switches about the keyboard. All right. We're back, Buckets. What
All
else
right.
are you leveling with the Aura?
Thief, Dark Knight, or I have that rare dragoon that I summoned two
Thief.
weeks ago.
Thief.
Yeah, eyes on the prize. Thief. We want Ori's take on the Thief.
All right, good, because that's a more complicated one. All right, Thief. So yeah, this is one in the back of the day that I think I bought this one. I couldn't tell you why, but obviously it's a legendary. But please, Ori, I need your help, sir.
Do you need my help first, or is chat going to help first so that we can make
yeah.
fun of them and congratulate them?
I love it. Chat, what would you do with this legendary Thief, foraging Thief? What do you have? Luck, then Dex, Agility.
Luck, Dex, Agility is 3 for 3. Luck, Agility.
I hate that combo.
I feel like Luck and Agility are pretty obvious based on the stat growths, but the third one is what I always struggle with.
Yeah.
I'm starting to get
Banjo
concerned.
chose violence.
Some of these people aren't going to make it, guys.
Strength, Luck, Vit, David?
Some of these people are not going to make it.
Endurance.
So the answer is we have 3 choices to make, right? So the 100% correct answer for the top row is agility. Why is it agility? Because agility is a main stat. You need your main stat first. You need your main stat before your crits matter. So the second correct 100% answer is luck. So you want to click the luck. And the third answer, we don't officially know. God damn it, Buckets. Okay. The third answer we don't officially know. The safest option is to go Vitality, because at least early on, every hero is going to need some HP. Now, the 100% damage dealer people, like a Thief, that's the only thing he can do is damage. He's a damage dealer. So their health pool is not that important, but you still need some health. You still need a minimum level of health. Like think about, Diablo and stuff. Like you still need some health. Otherwise you literally just, walk over a rock and die when you get to the highest levels. You know what I mean? You have to have some health pool. So the safest option at this level 3, 4, 5, I would say even up to level 10 or 20 is like Vitality. Now,
Interesting.
You could make an argument later for like Dex, but the way Dex is worded in the stat book, so what does it say? It says Dexterity plays a lesser role in defense. Cool, because we're not trying to play defense as a thief. And modifies attack damage from certain weapons. So what are those weapons? In most games, like in Diablo or World of Warcraft, those weapons would be a ranged weapon, like a bow or a crossbow or a gun. Usually that's the way that it goes. I could be wrong, Dexterity could be another decent option for him, but I don't have enough evidence of that to...
Yeah, can you flip the card, actually? So he's got like a shank, right? So it's probably not a range.
Right. No, that part I can tell you 100%. A thief is a rogue. A rogue attacks with daggers.
So that
Holy
would
shit.
possibly
Stop the show.
Actually.
Frisky's typing in announcements.
Oh boy.
Okay, let's finish what. Oh, somebody Ori, and you said this earlier, and I'm curious. somebody said strength for damage, and
Yeah.
you said, well, their crits don't matter if they don't have strength. What do you think about that suggestion?
So strength is like, okay, I'm glad you brought this up. So strength is like, how hard does that thing that you are swinging hit people, right? So if you're swinging a big ass two-handed sword, like a broadsword, your strength is what gives you the power to swing that thing hard and to hit them really hard. A thief does not want to hit you that hard. He wants to hit you kind of hard, but like really fast. Yeah, prison shanking. That's the example, is prison shanking. You know, the thief wants to stab you 4 times while the knight swings his sword once. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But wouldn't, so we want crits, right? Which is where the luck
Oh,
comes
you
in.
already got the crits with the luck.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you want crits. So agility is going to raise your damage up because it's your primary stat, right?
Yeah. I think
Determines the time between a hero's actions in combat. What I take that to mean is he's going to stab 3 times in the space that someone who doesn't have agility does something. You know what I mean? They're going to swing their sword 1 time.
I just need I just love Ori stabbing on camera. It's very funny to me. I don't know why.
Prison check.
I did.
So yeah,
No.
vitality is the safest option. I would not be like super furious with anybody that, you know, in these early levels that added a little bit of dexterity or a little bit of endurance, because those could be okay-ish. But vitality, I guarantee you, will be useful for a certain amount of levels. And agility and luck are just the best stats for a thief, period.
Love agility and luck. Always have.
this looks good. Ori, while we wait, you when you say HP, you say health pool. Is it health pool? I thought it was hit points.
It's kind of used interchangeably. It's honestly used interchangeably. You know, health pool, hit points is basically, you know, how much life do you have? You know.
Well, while we're waiting, I'll be right back.
Okay, first of all, I want to point out there's nothing to wait for because that person was trolling. Frisky was not typing. So that person could find a bridge and not the Harmony Bridge if they'd like to. So, yeah,
Completely.
terrible. All right, let's see. So next, and we can make that maybe our last one. I want to do the Dark Knight because I struggle with the Dark Knight a ton.
We were arguing about the Dark Knight in our Discord a little bit.
Come on, Harmony, bad boy. Let's go.
Ooh, down bad.
Oh,
All that time arguing about what 2 stats to boost non-guaranteed, and you didn't get any of them.
Buckets, I'm sorry, man. That's a bad beat.
Yeah, I think I've gotten 4 before. Yeah. So, all right, let's.
But at least you went for the right stats. Like, it could be worse. Like, you could go for the
Process
wrong
over.
stuff and still not get stuff.
Trust the process, Ori says.
All right, Dark Knight.
Okay.
Ooh, 4 summons on this one too.
Let's all propose, besides Ori, what we would do first, and then he can tell us how dumb we are afterwards.
Wait, there is an announcement. Oh, that's pump. God.
Yeah, no.
Never mind.
We got trolled.
Oh,
You pinged me.
I was telling the people that we had the Oracle on the stream.
Yeah.
I've been duped.
All right, let's see what we got in the chat for this legendary Dark Knight forager, if you care about that. They are good foragers too, again, if you care about that.
And I did let him take a break and go fishing. It looks like once or twice. So I guess that was before
Just figuring it out.
because he had agility and luck, right? So I went with fishing to begin with, or I didn't look at the stats or I looked at the bottom for the number and looked at the stats and accidentally did that. So he can do a bunch of different things. So
I did one of these yesterday, and I blindly did strength guaranteed, and then my other two were vitality and intelligence, only because those are the top 3 stat growths of the Dark Knight.
Yeah, I mean, I agree for sure on strength, and we're just trying to make him strength.
I mean, strength and vit are a lock, I would say. In any,
It looks
I
like
mean,
the
I
chat
don't know.
agrees.
You could maybe even convince me to guarantee the vit, but I don't know the semantics. Over enough sample, you'll hopefully get both.
I think the Dark Knight is gonna be tanky, so I think the vit's pretty important. I think strength comes second. I think vit's first.
Well,
Or an off tank.
it's organically better at strength. So if you go by the theory of boost the things it's going to be best at, then it's strength. But I could go either way. The only argument for like an early vit is because it compounds.
Yeah.
All right, Ori, what you got?
Yeah.
Well, I kind of see these Dark Knights as more of a DPS, like a damage dealer kind of dude. Like, they definitely will be able to tank. Like, I think you'll be able to build them to tank. But for me, just how big their strength is, like how good their chances are to roll strength, like that's just telling me like these guys are going to be doing some damage. So for me, I'm guaranteeing the strength. I don't think it's, the worst thing in the world to guarantee the vit for these lower levels. Like he'll need some vit, but I personally am going strength, and then I'm going vitality. And then, you kind of have a decision to make. It is true that a Dark Knight is probably expected to use magic, and if he uses some magic and his stat growth for intellect is pretty decent, that could be a good stat. But I am not playing it that way personally.
Oh,
I'm
Even
just
though
not,
it's
it's
yeah,
like a 70 or 75 growth on it, right?
yeah. So
when it adds a
number one,
multiplier.
what's that?
I was reading the stat description
Yeah.
again. Reads or adds multiplier to various actions, skills, and magic. It modifies magic evasion. Does that mean anything to you?
The evasion part doesn't matter to me. That's for casters. That's for clothy casters. What
is a clothy caster?
Glass cannon.
Okay.
Wizards
Like
and
the
priests.
wizards.
Yeah.
So I'll just give you an example. Like in World of Warcraft, a Death Knight, which I think is the closest thing to like a Dark Knight. It's like a sword dude that's kind of does some magic. Like they're still, the way that they do damage is still by beating you to death with their sword, right? Yeah. And critting and stuff like that. Now they put out dots, damage over time. Like they may curse you or do some little thing to you every 10 seconds. That's like such a small percentage of their overall damage, but most of their damage comes from, beating you up. So basically what happens is in that game, like, your gains to like spell power are not significant when that's not your primary way of dealing damage. So like they never want to add that stat. You know what I mean? Even though that stat actually, like a Death Knight casts obliteration or whatever, it uses spell power. Like even though it increases the damage that spell does, it's not enough to overcome like picking a different stat. If that makes sense.
So what's your third then?
That's difficult.
Yeah.
I mean, early on, I probably take endurance. So my path in this is like everything that I say to you guys could be wrong. Like, because we don't know everything. We don't know how this game's damage system is going to work. Like how fleshed out it's going to be, how complicated it's going to be. Like, so I choose to take the safest options. So the safest option for your third stat is endurance. And then I think that, intellect versus luck is going to be the question later.
Yeah, I've seen a couple people like getting super crit happy and saying like, you want everyone to have luck because that's your way to like win a battle you may not or should not win, every now and then.
Well, just look at this character's strength, right? That's 18. Like, I don't know what kind of heroes you guys all have, but for me, that's a lot, right? Like
Yeah,
that's a big number. So if you're hitting somebody really hard, then what comes next? Like if you crit them, then it's like
Yeah.
really, really hard, right? So for me, I take endurance for now, but I will want to know more and monitor like the situation with luck and intellect, like how the theory crafting turns out with that. But I
Ori,
just don't
Justin
know.
has a
I just don't know.
Justin has a question that you're allowed to say I don't know to this, but
Yeah.
do we think luck could improve
Okay.
drop RNG? And we
It
can
does.
take this in two different contexts. One would be questing context, and one would be PvP or PvE context. Because who's to say there's no drops on PvP or PvE? So do we think luck will work in questing? Probably not.
So there
Or
was a little
PvP or
nugget.
PvE.
100%.
There was a little nugget in Discord where they brought up the Diablo comparison where someone said his luck, and he said you are right that it does share something in common with like Magic Find in Diablo. So
Yeah.
what does that mean? It means your chances of finding more rare stuff or more stuff is increased by the higher amount of Magic Find that you have. So I think that's definitely a part of it.
So if you are a poop soccer and you're going to be doing a lot of PvE, maybe luck makes some sense because you're going to re-roll more times, so you'll get the higher end of that roll, so you want higher luck. Just a thought.
Yeah.
Can I ask one more question for you, Ori? Is it safe, is in your opinion, and I have taken this myself, you should never be doing your level ups only focused on profession. Right?
I would never do that.
Like
If my profession ever somewhat matched with my class, then I would take that into consideration.
it's a tiebreaker. It's not
Right.
if I have a fishing knight, I'm not giving my knight luck in agility just because it's a fisher. That would be very bad, right?
Right.
Okay.
Exactly.
I do think there are probably, I have no proof of this, there has to be people that are doing that because it's all we have.
That was 100%
So
happening.
if you listen, and you should listen to the Oracle, do not level up based on profession, period.
All right, let's see it.
Yeah,
Let's see it.
I don't think
Well-
that's. I don't think you want to do that. I could be wrong. We could all be wrong, but
You could be wrong, but you have a much greater chance of being right than the rest of us do. So that's why we listen to you.
Yeah. We also we spent, sorry, not to FUD our decision making, but like on the last one we were debating and then we went 0 for 2 on the rolls anyway. So
I'm a huge fan of Banjo's emoji choices here.
Poop soccer
emoji, soccer ball as a
Is
poop
there no-
sock versus
Is
poop
there
sock.
no sock emoji?
now there is.
No, there is, but it's a poop sock versus a poop soccer. Like I'm a poop socker.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Oh, Buckets, man, you are down so bad, brother.
Buckets is getting
not
pushed around. You're
I
getting
could've
pushed
been worse.
around in here tonight.
That could have been worse.
I mean,
Wrong at least.
could have been better, Buckets. I don't want to kick you while you're down, but
Added
Damn.
at least one of everything that I wanted, so
Yeah.
ideally 2 of each would be better, obviously, but
yeah.
not the worst. Better than the last one.
Don't you have one more you want to do? I think.
We can do it quicker if we want.
While you're doing this, Buckets, I think in this patch we're gonna get the atonement crystals. If you level up heroes in beta, you're gonna get these atonement crystals because there was a bug where your HP didn't grow like it was supposed to, and then you can assign that on your next level up to get a max HP boost. Just a little FYI.
I've asked. I don't know if people have said. Is it better? Is it going to be better to use those from one level to the other, or you think it'll be just as good to use it for whatever your next level is? I mean, obviously, I've got quite a few coming, so I'm definitely not going to use it on the people that I got it for leveling originally for, because I've got some better heroes now that I'd rather use it on. but I don't know. It's not any better to use it from one to the next. You haven't heard anything like that. Like, is there more increases at one of the possible increases at the next level compared to this one? You know what I mean? Like, can HP grow more at a next level rather than this one? God, I can't speak. Does that make any sense?
I think it's a good question. I haven't looked into it at all, so
Yeah, I don't know what
I
the
think
math
that
is
it makes
going to be.
sense.
Yeah.
Well, typically think scale, right?
Yeah.
Like typically, but we just don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe in this game, every single level is
Fixed.
exactly the same chances of getting a level up or of getting some HP. To be honest, as I say it out loud, that's probably the case in a game like this, but we don't know.
Gotcha. All right. Pirate, mining, or Magoon.
I think we do the pirate because isn't a dragoon pretty obvious?
Tell me how obvious.
I mean, I feel like a dragoon fits in the knight, warrior, paladin category where you're just going vit, strength, endurance, right, Ori?
Yeah. I think dragoon is very, very straightforward. He doesn't look like a damage player per se. He looks more like a tank player per se to me, which just makes it very simple. Strength, endurance, fit.
Cool. All right.
Now, a pirate is where I get a little bit more lost.
It's kind of like a choose your own adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, a pirate, there's a lot of stuff that we don't know. Is this the back of the pirate? I didn't see the front.
Yes.
Yep. Oh, okay. So it's a pirate miner. So this is a case where, I might think about my profession kind of guiding me a little bit.
Whoa.
So when you look at the stat sheet, strength and dexterity are like its top stats, right? And so those are both primary stats. And what that tells me is probably a pirate could fight with like swords, or it could fight with like a gun or a bow or something like that. Like in other games, this type of class is usually kind of scrappy, per se. Like he'll shoot you. There's moves that, where you'll stab a guy and then back up and shoot him real quick with, stuff like that. So I think that's why there's strength and dexterity for him. So the fact that he's a miner,
Jared loves Gaia's Fountain. Loves it.
The fact that he's a
saying use
miner
the
and the fact
stamina
that
and then
strength
level.
can be used, I would use strength. That's my guarantee on it.
Yeah, for sure.
But if this character was a forager, I'd probably guarantee the dexterity for what that's worth. And I would kind of build my class that way, but only because those stats are good for the class, right? So now I would look to equip him with that weapon.
I'm team Sleepwalker on strength, dex, luck, just because, as you can tell, for this particular tune, it's their highest levels currently. So lean into it. Just make them better.
Yeah. I'm about that.
I like that build. I don't think you'd be making a mistake if you, at this lower level, if you did vitality over luck, but I like luck. I think that's a good play too. I'm just making the point. I don't think vitality is a mistake at lower levels.
Which one would you do, Ori?
Just click it.
For this guy, yeah, I would do it just like this. I like this. This guy's going to be a damage dealer extraordinaire. And, maybe he trips and falls down and dies, but whatever. Right?
When are they going to add the quests where you have to send your hero off and it might die?
Oh, God.
I would guess not for a while.
As soon as they put the cheaper heroes in the marketplace, right? Can I petition to the 150 people watching? If you ever get the mic and go on stage for one of those AMAs on Monday and you ask anything about the barrier to entry to the hero game, log on.
Can we zoom in?
Send me your seed phrase. We'll take care of you. Stop asking that. Don't do it.
It's bad.
There's there's something to do in the game for everyone, but there's a free market economy for what the hero prices are, and the devs do not control that. The market dictates it. Over time, you may like just be a humble farmer. You'll find your way up to a hero if you want it. But yeah, don't ask Frisky to give you cheap heroes, or watch the stream. We'll give you.
Yeah.
All right, so we got all three of our bonus. So, like I said, maybe you're going to trip and fall and die, but we got what we asked for.
Yeah, we got 7.
That's
solid.
That's all right. Maybe it's saving the full board for the Dragoon later. We'll see.
Well done, Buckets.
Thank you.
Any news, any whisperings
No.
from over in DeFi Kingdoms Discord world?
Do we want to spin a wheel?
I want to, but I was going to see if there's any news first.
Yeah.
No, there's nothing. Oh my gosh, we got a lot of entries.
What is this going to be for?
Yeah, let's go through it here.
420.69 bloaters.
Yeah. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to lead up to the hero. I believe the hero is going to be last. So this is just me being an asshole. We're going to do bloaters first. Okay. I'm going to write that down. Bloaters. And then we're going to do the runes, 5 runes, right?
Individual or together?
Oh, those are together. I'm not. No, we're doing that together. Are you kidding me? And then we're gonna do the poop socks. And then what? I'm a grown man. I've got children, and these are things that I'm saying. And then we're gonna do the hero. Okay. Okay. Let's go shuffle. Spin it up.
All right, this is for the bloaters. For the bloaters.
Bloaters.
420.69.
Rye Glizzy.
Rye Glizzy.
Glizzy.
Love a good Glizzy. Now, how are we getting in contact with these people?
Don't worry about that. I got that on the
Okay.
back end.
Okay.
The devs.
He's a
the devs are
professional.
great.
Can devs do something?
Devs are always doing something.
I need Jewel Price to chill out.
Wow.
The devs have taken care of that.
Wait, what's this for? The
What are you
runes.
spinning?
This is the
King.
runes.
Let's go, King.
Dang.
You just go. Hold on. Let it
Slow
breathe.
down.
Whoa.
Jeepers. All right. King has got the runes. 5
I
runes.
recognize
I
the name.
received-
Is in our Discord?
I received
Yeah.
feedback that people
Yeah.
don't like Wheel of Names, and I assume it was because it was slow, so I was trying to go quick.
Dude,
Okay.
King-
This last one.
Hold on.
Hold on. Wait. Well,
Dang.
What?
Dangy's trying to land the plane, and like we're like not even.
We're
doing a
crashing.
cross-country flight, and you're in the Midwest right now. We're not there yet.
Do you want to talk about runes? Go ahead. Talk about runes.
No, but I don't even know what you're giving away.
buy
Look at those
runes.
I have to
entrants.
do that.
Look at the entrant names there. You notice anything familiar there in the center? Do you remember our friend Pickle?
Pickle.
Piccolo.
No one knew
No.
Pickle? Wasn't it Pickle? Ed that was the original bot on Top Shot?
Oh my god. Yeah,
Wasn't
I
that
do
the
remember
name of
that.
it?
That was
The
before my
bot
time.
that everybody was getting pissed at, and he was the first one that they like closed their account or something, right?
I remember that.
Yeah.
All right.
Welcome.
Third wheel poop socks. You get to pick black or white socks.
Is it free shipping? Free shipping?
Might be a gift card.
I believe so. I'll have to talk to Mr. Oberzet to make sure that's
Oh,
the case.
it's-
But if
okay.
not, then I'll send you enough one and or Jewel or USDC to cover your shipping costs.
Okay.
I'll do that.
Poop. Pungja. Poop soccer Pungja. Must be present to win, right?
No, just gotta like and subscribe.
Okay. We will verify. Dang,
Do you
we'll
want to-
verify.
Can you do a marble race for the hero?
I'm
Repeat
going to
that?
verify that he actually uses the poop socks. Is that what you're saying?
I don't know that we can. Isn't there an entrant limit on the marble race, Dangy?
I have no clue. I've never done a marble race. Never hosted one.
Can we at least showcase the hero before we give it away?
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah. Go pull it up easy if you don't mind.
Oh,
Do you remember what it was?
You can do it. Or you want me to?
All right.
I'll,
This is the main event. This is the hero we're giving away. What's the hero floor right now? I can go check.
Not
put it in USD so
summoner.
people feel better.
Not the summoner at 29.
No, that thing has been there forever.
All right. 28 jewel
No,
This
that's
is-
fake news.
of just like the total hero floor. It's 28, isn't it? Or is it still bugged?
I think that might still be bugged.
Johnny's saying possibly 45 jewel.
I don't know. about that.
Rendrag is saying 3 jewel.
Whatever.
It's-
Andrew,
It's
who's down
hundreds
bad,
of
his computer's gonna
dollars.
die.
Okay, it's hundreds of dollars. We don't know how many hundreds.
Oh, they're worried about my computer.
Well, and just wait until July. What will it be in July?
All right, let's showcase this bad boy.
I think Easy is still pulling up.
Oh,
No. He's gonna pull it up.
all these steps.
If you have asked in an AMA about cheaper heroes in the last 60 days, you're disqualified from winning the hero. You
Confirmed.
will not get it. I have it all written down, all the names. You won't get the hero. We'll redraw next week.
Shoot on your Mac.
No. JT, you got it all wrong. You have to think in USD when you're giving it away.
We are doing
Like
SEO,
you're thinking
JT,
jewel
but
when you're
yeah,
this is
JT trying to say don't think in USD.
get out of
I
here.
don't know.
Wow.
I'm trying to figure it out. I can't.
I can
If
pull
you
it up
want,
too.
maybe I can just
Yeah, just pull
I
it
can
out.
just pick
My permissions
the-
are not allowed.
What is the hero ID?
It is 83448.
83448. Is it a wizard?
It is.
Okay. I will do Chrome tab. I'll go DefiKingdoms. I'll go here. All right. So what do we have? We have a wizard knight, 3 of 3. You have some sex in the tank.
So I was getting fudded in
Wait,
general.
Worm?
No.
Oh, there's a note about mining. We've been alpha testing all day and feel like the contracts are solid. We are working on deploying dual mining to mainnet. Oh, fuck. But hitting some snags due to the choppiness of the network. Oh, my God. It keeps failing at different steps. Each time our transactions are pending and then dropping. Oh, my God. We're going to keep trying for a bit, but if it gets too late, we're going to try again in the morning. Oh, no, my God.
Oh, no.
Okay. Well, it's fine.
Okay.
He didn't at everyone. So, let's not.
Thank you, Worm. Shout out to Worm.
Love worm.
I genuinely love Worm.
Freaking Harmony, bro.
Yeah.
Cooking us. All right. Back to the hero. Here we go.
So I was fudded for giving away a cheap hero. And you're right. It's probably not the best hero. But this hero means.
Who did that?
This hero, I don't know. Anon in DFK general. Who wouldn't give away one bloater probably if you asked him to.
Sure.
The thing to note, so we started a sub thread because we have a crippling summoning addiction in our Discord, and people love to share the screenshots of the rares and the goons. So we put like a basically like a double condom thread called bad summons, where you just put your down bad screenshots when you're going for the nuts and you get you hit the recessive. So that's what this is. I had a paired Gen 2 4/4 Dark Knight and Pally. And I think it may have both been Gardeners. I don't remember. I don't care as much about the professions for the good ones. And I hit the Wizard Fisher. So I was disappointed, but I've been leveling it or trying to. It's a recently minted hero. He's got good genes, so if down the line you want to run it through the bot commands, the recessive for this Wizard Knight is actually going to be a Dark Knight Pally or Pally.
What?
So you might get lucky. I probably wouldn't, go crazy summoning with it, but you could suck out if like in the future you can get a cheaper summon. You might. He's got good genes.
He does.
Yeah,
Can
there's
confirm.
definitely a chance.
So hopefully finds a good home.
Okay,
Let's roll.
let's do it. I have the number 3 in here, or is that tied to Detective New? It's tied to Detective Noodles. All right, let's spin.
All right, who's gonna do it?
We got
Jonathan.
On a
Congrats.
10.
Congrats, Jonathan.
congrats.
Nice.
Love it. And shout out to
Very
Easy. It wasn't like us on the show were like, oh, we should do giveaways. No, Easy's like, I want to give away a hero. And we're like,
It's been
okay,
fun. I
Gotta
mean,
figure out
we
giveaways.
you guys were being, I don't know like how you found DeFi Kingdoms or like why you decided to do a random stream about it, because we were just grinding NFTs so hard, and then and like our skill sets were super narrow and focused on that, and just exploded into this whole new world of decentralized finance and LPs and yield and having your money work for you. It's been fun. Wanted to give back in the new year. And I'm tired of staring at this specific hero in my inventory, but people, someone's gonna give it a good home.
We
One
will
thing
check
I wanna
back
address,
on this here.
if you want, I'll just give you a one address. You could just send heroes to if you don't want to look at them anymore. Easy, that's fine too.
The burn address. I've sent. Yeah, that's fine.
Don't send tokens
wanna
to the
rehash
burn
that
address. Yeah.
Don't do
Oh
that.
no.
If you need help, bridging, come chat with us in the Deposit Kingdom or DM us on Twitter. We'll help you out. We'll send you an invite to the Discord. Any other topics that we want to chat about for DeFi Kingdoms? People are already saying goodbye. We're not signing off at the moment.
This will be like the record shortest
The
stream.
giveaway's over.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's
But wait.
pretty unbelievable.
But wait, there's more.
I'm gonna guess we're not getting the patch tonight, just because Harmony is down so bad. If they can't even deploy a contract because it keeps failing, that's so tilting. That they're like Frisky is ready and Harmony blows. That's
wait.
why we're not.
Hold on. So he didn't even mention Alchemy. He's like just getting right to the jewel mining for jewel.
Right.
So that's okay. So I was wrong in my
I was
assumption
wrong
that
too.
Alchemy it will come and jewel mining will be later.
Well, jewel mining is the only thing that is scheduled for tonight. Alchemy was just a hope, and they basically said Alchemy will be out when it's out. Like when it's ready, we're going to push it out. And they think it's getting close.
If I had to guess, Alchemy is like, in case of emergency, we need a patch. We'll throw it out there. I think Alchemy's ready. They're just not. They're just holding it in their back pocket because they're smart and they know us degens. We want an update every week now. We've been conditioned as such. So that's my tinfoil hat conspiracy theory on Alchemy.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Maybe we get it tomorrow. Who knows? It'll be a fresh day.
What? Okay, how about this? I've seen at least 2 very similar gamified dexes pop up in the past couple weeks. What are our thoughts on the copycats that are coming out now? Because there's one like Tranquil Finance, their white paper. Pump was pumped up about that. Easy's
Really?
already shaking his head.
You're pumped up about it?
No,
No, and not that way.
Oh,
I was
Um,
bumped
Pump-
about it.
Yeah.
oh.
What was your take about the Tranquil Finance?
So Tranquil is like an Aave fork right now on Harmony is one of their main products. And they're trying to, is it going to be on Kronos? Is that what the play was? I skimmed the article. They're like, why try to make a competitor to someone who's already destroying you on the same chain that you're on. Like you just won't win. It's the whole first mover advantage. They're 4 months in and they're like wrecking you sideways. Like you're dust. Pick something else. Pick something different.
They're going to need a twist. That's for sure. At the very least. You can stay with gamified decks, but yeah, you're dust if you just try to copy exactly what happened here.
I like that.
There's no way.
Yeah, I like the take that a copycat just brings more attention to the main product.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's not like volume's not leaving for it, if anything. So that, but
yeah,
it doesn't really sound appealing or interesting to me. I'm trying not like being an Axie.
Who is this? Who? What? How dare you? Just like, oh, I've got another hero to give away. XJ price. I mean, fine. I'll go click the buttons again.
Yeah, so let's throw out a new Google form and new people.
Oh, now you want a new?
Yeah,
fine. Then carry the content load. Go ahead, and I'll make another form.
We need the hero ID so we can check it out.
So the biggest competitor to DeFi Kingdoms right now, in my opinion, is DeFi Land, which is on Solana, which is known for being like a gaming chain, I guess, not EVM compatible. So it's a little bit different, but their fully diluted market cap, meaning if all tokens were distributed, is 1.4 billion. I'd have to go look at the DeFi Kingdoms fully diluted market cap. I can do it right now. It's 500 million, right?
Of what?
Coins.
Coins, yeah.
Yeah.
The fully diluted market cap of DeFi Kingdoms, meaning if every coin was minted and our epochs were over, so July is what we're talking about. That would be...
Dangy, did you want to pull up Price's comment? Do we know
9.2 billion.
We know a
Pretty
price?
Yeah, I know price.
Oh,
Do you
we
know
do
Price?
know price. I don't.
Do you
Is
know
that
Price?
Jasper?
No,
I think it's Jeremiah Price.
I think it's Jared Price. He's in our Discord.
Do we have the hero ID?
I think he might have left.
He left.
He probably left. He probably just did a fire, and now we're gonna see if anyone stuck around after the fake hero giveaway.
It's not like him to rug. This is not gonna be a rug giveaway. I'm not worried about that. What is this FUD? Are we the Pengus now with this FUD? All right. Here's what I'm gonna do. Last giveaway. There's the second form. And we're going to do it for like 3 minutes. I don't even care. Because this guy's ridiculous. You get Wheel of Names up.
I leveled the Dragoon, got +6. So another...
Dude, down bad. Dude, I'm going to sign up for this giveaway.
You should.
I don't think I liked and subscribed, though. Oh, I did.
No, Iceman. Iceman, I think your name is Corey. And I don't know why. I know why, but I think it's Corey. If it actually is Corey, then I'm right. I don't think you're Kyle anymore. All right, you got about 2 minutes left. Oh, wow. I'm like, I don't really want to do this, but part of me wants to whale shame these people. Like, I know what you've done, and you guys are still like simping for giveaways. It's kind of sad.
a giveaway.
Wait, we're giving away this Mythic Pally? Pump? No?
I'm so proud that it's still 505.
Oh no, we are not. We're not giving away the Mythic Pally. No, I was just looking through the inventory. Jared,
you wanted in.
Jared is giving us the hero number right now. So if we don't get mining tonight, are you guys running your miners before you go to bed this evening? I would assume so, right?
Yeah, I don't poop sock that hard. I
Even
refuse
if that
to
means they're
oversleep.
not going to be ready in the morning.
Yep.
Depends on how much sleep you get, Mr. Skull.
All right, we have the hero ID from Mr. Price. You can pull my tab back up if you want. All right, we've got a hero archer, gardener. So if you have LP, put it to work. Blue wisdom, which is a pro. It's ready to level up. If you have a rune, it's ready.
You can quest them first. Like you can run them through the forage and then level them up and then put them in the garden.
Yep,
I'll do that.
That would be my move. Do a forage for a quick
Sure.
level up or a quick return
stuff.
before you go to bed.
Stuff.
I love it. All right,
All
let's
It's closed.
Spinner.
It's closed. Well,
She's
I
closed.
gotta double check for dupes. Oh, Eric wasn't. Easy was not lying. He's he's in the giveaway.
If I win it, we'll give it away next week.
That's just so funny to me. All right,
EV
remove
grind.
dupes. We had 2 dupes. I don't know who you are, but we're gonna keep going. Congrats, Worm. You were the last one to get in there. All right, let's share the screen. Buy pump. Here we go.
All right.
All right.
This is why you stick around for the end of the show, folks. There could be more.
Dupes are not allowed. Johnny Cage, get out of here.
Oh no!
Are you
Rich
kidding
get
me?
richer.
Wow. All right. Good for him.
Yes. Congratulations, Brave Sir Brian, on your hero. Unbelievable.
And thanks for the donation, Jay Price.
Yes.
We're doing a bit. Anybody out there? Jay Price is one of us from our Discord. We love Jeremy. Thank you, Jeremy.
Love Jebediah. He's my favorite.
It's true. All right, where's Jewel Price right now? Do we want it to chill out or go up?
Go up.
I want it to chill out.
I don't need it to chill out.
It is currently chilled. If you are I want a re-entry, bro, or sis, this is your opportunity. Re-enter. Not financial advice right now.
Yeah,
I still want more blood.
No.
Stop.
If you're not fully deployed, I don't want to talk to you. We're deployed.
Well,
I need Jewel Price to chill out. I have underinvested by a lot. I still need to pack my bags. Beanie is in for $1 million.
I've got the last 3 seconds clipped, and I've used that like 6 times today. As the stock market closed, as Asia woke up.
Yeah.
I love that there was 2 screams. I didn't know there were 2 HRN screams out there. They complemented very well in our Discord when we were freaking out. All right, here's the alternate version.
I need Jewel Price to go up. I can't take this anymore. Every day I'm checking price and it's dropping. Every day, check price, too low. I have overinvested by a lot. Can gumpskol do something? Help!
Emotions is just the best.
That's great.
We have a little green candle on the 4-hour chart right now, by the way. So there you go. Maybe it is going up. Thank you all for hanging out. Thank you all for the giveaways. The generosity displayed was fantastic. Hang around. We do dumb bits on the show, and we bring on Ori to actually give us information. That's the general gist of what we do. So any parting words from anyone in the show, We'll start with buckets. I'm sorry. Start with you. Anything to go out on?
No, I don't think so. Just looking forward to the patch. Looking forward to seeing how much jewel we're going to get. So hopefully that person was right that we get 5, and the whales don't dump their 5 jewel on us.
Love it. Easy. What do you have?
I'm looking forward to dumping my 5 jewel all over buckets.
That was perfect.
Yeah, right.
Great.
No, I mean, I'm excited to see what the next carrot is. So I think something you brought up earlier in the show at the very beginning is like holding on to your items, because they do a great job of like everything in the game has a purpose and is going to get its shine and its moment at one point, to be like, hang on to your builders. Like, your warriors are really hungry this week. So I'm just excited for like, as we're going through these next couple of weeks, like this has been the biggest carrot by far, right? As we're teasing Avalanche. So I'm just curious what, and the jewel mining, they've got to be holding some things in reserve for what's next. So I'm looking forward to that.
Ori?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to mining like everybody else, or jewel mining, I should say. But I think that Pump is probably right. It's probably going to be a little bit of a delay, but I also think that may mean we get some Hubie bombs. Maybe he has a minute while Harmony's acting up to chat with us tonight. I fully expect to see some Hubie bombs. At least we can learn more, even if we don't have it yet.
Love it. Pump?
Yeah, love the Hubie bombs. He stays up. He's either in a different country or he stays up really late because his bombs are usually like 2 a.m., 3 a.m. for me. Looking forward to that. Looking forward to the Alchemist mining. And like Easy said, jewel mining is kind of the last thing in the white paper that's spelled out where you can have a pretty good idea of what it's going to be. After this, it's like land distribution. Did the clouds disappear? What do the lands look like? What are the resources? How do you get them? So
the castle.
we are going the castle. There's going to be a castle map. So we're going to go into uncharted territory after this patch of things that none of us really know what will happen, which will be fun.
But you know what? Come back each and every Wednesday,
Please.
and my co-hosts will guide you, and I'll guide the co-hosts. That's the circle of life. Have a good night.